what up, everybody? This your boy Rich, and I'm back, man. Man, I hope y'all enjoying my videos and watching them and checking them out. I want to thank everybody, you know what I'm saying, for your support, for watching my videos. If you like them or not, you just support me because you know me, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm with that. Love that. Anyways, but today I want to talk about, is relationships really important today? Like, are people really getting into relationships for real, for real? Like, I mean, I just got out of a long relationship. I actually just got out of a marriage, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a long time. Like, I was in a long marriage or whatever, and a long relationship at that. But in the end, it really didn't work out. I can't really say why because, hey, I don't know. And 9 times out of 10, sometimes the other partner really don't know why the relationship has ended for real. And it could be a number of things. It could be a lot of things. It could be because the other person felt like they wasn't loved anymore, or the other person didn't really feel like they was getting the attention that they used to get when when they first got into a relationship, or I mean, you know, which could mean lack of attention. You know, it can be a lot of things. It can be financial. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some people feel like the relationship was not. You know, it wasn't. I can't even get the fucking word out. But you know, they felt like the other person was not able to. You know, they can be with them financially. Let's just put it like that. I just stumbled through that whole fucking thing right there. But that is the reason why I do these videos, because it's unedited. Anyways, back to the subject. Or it could be because you know, one of the partners might have cheated. You know what I'm saying? Stepped out the relationship, and it could be physical or mentally. I mean, it's a lot of reasons why relationships not really working these days. But I look at it is that we stay on the biggest temptation island in the world, and that's how I look at it. Like, man, I feel like every day when I step out, you know what I'm saying, into the world, when I leave the comfort of my own home, I'm stepping into the biggest temptation island on this planet. Like, I mean, for real, for real. Like, it's summertime. You got these girls coming out of their sundresses, their shorts, and all kinds of crazy shit. But I mean, that's besides the point, because if you're with somebody, you're with somebody, and that's how it should be. But we gotta live in reality. You know what I'm saying? The world is what it is. TV made the world what it is, which I think that's why we live in the world that we live in today. Everybody thinks that it should be like Hollywood, or their life should be like Hollywood. And we are so fucking far from fucking Hollywood as can be. And people live in these fantasy relationships too. Like, folks get in these relationships and they think it's supposed to be all Prince Charming, and you know, and you know what I'm saying? And the guys think they supposed to save a princess and all this old crazy shit, and she might turn out just to be one of the craziest motherfuckers. And you know, and so on and so on. It can be the same way. You know what I'm saying? A girl think that she has Prince Charming, and he just could be the biggest dog of them all. I mean, it is what it is, and that's my view on, like, reality of relationships these days. Like, I think that people need to work on communication more to even establish some kind of relationship. Like, I feel like you need to be friends with the person first, instead of just jumping into a relationship. Instead of just saying, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend, or I want you to be my boyfriend, and you know, and all that kind of shit. I feel like that you need to get to know the person first. Like, you need to really, I mean, check into their history type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, instead of the girl telling you everything about what her last boyfriend did, try to figure out what did she do. Or instead of, you know, the guy that you're talking to telling you everything what his last girlfriend did, ask him what did he do. I mean, you know, most people is gonna lie about it, but for real, to be honest, you know what I'm saying, beginning of the relationship, that's when the most truth actually really comes out of it. So once you get involved with somebody and you 4 months into the relationship, you rarely gonna get the truth out of that person. You know what I'm saying? Unless you became friends with that person first. I mean, that's just my take on it. I don't know. I really don't know because I'm not a relationship expert, but I do find that me telling people, you know what I'm saying, the truth from the beginning is that I don't have anything to hide in the end or towards the middle. And I can't really get caught up on nothing. Or nothing needs to be talked about or this, that, and other because I feel like my partner, you know, kind of know who I am and what I am. So I just bumbled all the way through that and got off the whole relationship part like, is relationships really worth it these days? Yes, I think relationships are really worth it these days. People still fall in love. And I feel like if you get to know your partner and, you know, get the understanding of it as a partner, because that's what the other person is. The other person is your partner. So you got to look at it as a business relationship, and not even just a business relationship. Let me scratch that. But you got to look at it as a relationship that, you know, two of you, both of y'all going into something. You know what I'm saying? You accepting that person's life and that person accepting your life, and they're accepting it for what it is and not some kind of fantasy. Not some Prince Charming or not some princess type of fantasy or whatever. Like, for real, like, little motherfucker, I was arrested. I'm a 3-time felon, and, you know, I did this, I shot some people, I robbed some banks, or all that kind of shit. Like, I mean, just go ahead and be real with the shit. And if the person really wants to deal with you, then they'll deal with you, and if they don't, then they don't. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that like feelings, they like criminals. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that don't. They don't want to deal with it because their life might be on a different path. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's what it is. Or, I mean, if you're just some kind of nice guy, everybody knows the nice guy, regardless. And sometimes the nice guy got a lot of shit to hide, for real, because they don't talk about too much. They don't reveal too much. So I feel like, honestly, nice guys, you need to step it up. I just did a video on that, by the way, but you need to step it up, man. You need to start speaking up, because sometimes you are a mystery to a person, and you can get deep into a relationship, and a female will look at it and be like, well, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you're a nice guy, but you got some issues. You know what I'm saying? You got some trust issues. You got some, you got some mental issues. Not mental as far as mental, like controlling. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, a quiet guy, a quiet girl, you know what I'm saying, mostly, they mostly kind of sort of, don't get it wrong, have issues. I mean, that's what I feel. I mean, from the people that I dated. And like I said, I'm not a relationship expert, but this is just what I feel. You know, and if you have a different take on it, let me know. Let me the fuck know. Hey, I don't know. Nah, that ain't right. I don't believe in it. Or, you know, give me your opinion on it. But anyways, this is just some of the stuff that I feel like, you know, that you can work on a relationship and make a relationship work. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you shouldn't have to go out there and look for somebody. Looking for somebody, I mean, you're just looking for shit. Every time you look for somebody, you get shit. So sometimes the person that you look past is the one that's really meant for you. Sometimes, I say sometimes, because somebody can always look for somebody and look for another person, and they just have failed relationship after failed relationship, and you never know. It could be your best friend. Like, it could be your best friend from fucking 3rd grade that you grew up with. That could be your life partner, and you don't even fucking know that. Like, sometimes that really could be your life partner, and sometimes it can't. But like I said, it just all depends on your personality and their personality, and are you compatible, and can you accept who that person is, not who that person was and who that person is now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, because people Man, this is your boy Rich, man. I just made another fucking 10-minute long video, and I wasn't trying to make it that long. But when you go to talk about relationships, you're gonna have a long ass fucking video. So, if you like what I was talking about in my video, like it, comment, and share it. You know what I'm saying? Did I say commented it? Comment, share with your friends or whoever. And let me know, man. Let's talk about this. All right, man, I'm out.